one of my heroes of Bristol. This man should be Lord Mayor, I'm telling you now. Right, so I'm over here at what's the site called?
Malaga Road.
Malaga Road, and I should know that, shouldn't I? If I'm coming here, what sort of filmmaker am I? Anyway, Jasper's going to tell you a quick little bit about the site, the funds that we need to move forward, and a little bit about Saturday's gig at Longwell Records, which supports the Help the Homeless campaign.
Hi, my name's Jasper Thompson. I'm from Help Bristol's Homeless. I'm the founder of Help Bristol's Homeless. We was formed last year, January 2017. It's now nearly 2019 and we're cracking on. We've built several shipping containers. In fact, to date, we've got about 11 shipping containers completed. All costs money. So an event like this on Saturday would be absolutely massively helpful.
And I've got to say, mate, like, you know that I worked as a drug worker in Bristol for 16 years, and obviously getting people off of drink and drugs was brilliant, but housing was always a problem. You've done more, I've witnessed in the last few years, for people with homeless problems in Bristol than I ever could imagine, and that is why people like you inspire me so much to do things like this at Longwell Records. But you're just like, where's your energy come from, mate?
Oh, I don't know. I just crack on. You know, when I get my teeth into something which is worthy cause or worthwhile, I just crack on with it. You know, we used to go out on, well, we still do. We go out on the street, we speak to people and say, "What do you need?" And everyone used to say, "A roof over my head." Yeah. So that's what we're achieving, and we set out to achieve and achieving, and it's working well. It's hard work because of the addictions and alcohol problems that some of these guys within the city got, but you know, we signpost them to where they need to go, so it's a great effort.
And that's the thing, that's what you do, because the more you're working with like agencies and stuff like that, the more they know about you and they can refer to you and know that you actually work. You actually don't just put your, you know, you don't just talk a good fight, you actually do it. And that's what I've witnessed, and that's why I want to back you 100%. And if you want my vote for mayor, you got it, mate. But no, thanks ever so much, and I'll see you Saturday.
Absolutely, I'll be there. See you all there.
A container, just as this been sent to the site, and I want to show you just a little bit of the hard work that obviously will be put into it. Look at that. So you can see it's basically a shell, and it's been used as a shipping container. It's probably been all the way over the world. Might have been to China and back, who knows? But it's like going to be completely gutted. All this wood to firm, make it nice and warm for the people who live here. And as you can see in a minute, when we go to a completed one or an almost completed container, you'll be able to see the end result. It's a bit like one of those cooking shows, you know, you go, they do. Well, here's one we prepared earlier. Fantastic. The insulation that's used on the inside to make it nice and livable for people, habitable. Spray foam, and looks pretty good, doesn't it? It's and it keeps people nice and warm in these containers. So there you go. That's a little insight into the hard work that goes into making this a home for someone. Right, so here we go. We're going to go into one of the shipping containers that it's almost been finished, and it's going to provide someone with a very safe, beautiful looking environment where they can live and have, like I said, get up, have breakfast, do the things that sort of most people take for granted. And it is such a beautiful looking bit, and a lot of people have done a lot of hard work on this. Let's just have a little look. We've asked permission to have a look in there, so we're not just stepping in on people's toes. That's quality, that, mine. See, this is the sort of funding that will provide, you know, the funding that comes from stuff like Saturday will be able to provide Help Bristol's Homeless, with the funds to sort stuff like this out, really. You know, it's a really good sort of starting block for people, you know, just getting off the ladder of homelessness and finding their feet and getting back into sort of life, you know, because homelessness issues create such sadness and misery for a lot of people, and it shouldn't be the way, really, because there's so much money in the world. But the reality is, homeless is here, but Help Bristol's Homeless are doing something about it, and this looks brilliant. If we'll give you a little look in there, this is what where the fund is going, guys. A lot of the stuff that gets worked on with the containers, a lot of stuff is donated, and that's what they need down there. They need a lot of support with people actually working for a lot of people putting a lot of hours for free for Jasper, and obviously all the bands on Saturday which are playing at Longwell Mini Fest are all doing it for this charity for free. And that's Steve Rice, the Allergies, Foxjaw and the Novatines basically, and DJ Arno and DJ Lind, and obviously Longwell Records, we're doing it because we want to support a fantastic charity like this, which puts his money where his mouth is and actually does stuff that ordinarily government agencies might not be able to do because our hands are pretty much tied by legislation and funding. So there you have it, Jasper Thompson, Help Bristol's Homeless Charity. He's done his bit, now you can do your bit. Come to this gig on Saturday, I've arranged it, all the bands are doing it all for free. So Steve Rice, international reggae DJs, quality. The Allergies got 3 albums, their current album is released this year called Still the Shows, absolutely amazing, they've been on 6 Music, everything. Novatines, they're an indie rock guitar band from Bath, they're definitely one to look out for. And Foxjaw are a little bit heavier, a bit grungy, heavier, and they're all doing it for free. Foxjaw, Black Peaks, they've always supported the shop, brilliant. DJ Arno and DJ Lind are going to be the in-between bits, and the tickets from Keynsham Tickets, cloudvenue.co.uk, or you can buy on the night, £10, or come to Longwell Records to get the tickets. And you know, we all know the government and local councils should be doing a lot more about homelessness, but Jasper Thompson and Help Bristol's Homeless, they're actually doing it, and they've just inspired me to do this gig. So get your bums down here Saturday night,